Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we finally met Taffy face to face, which is actually pretty cool. And she has expanded our to-do list by giving us hers. So we're going to be tackling that today. But before we do that, I discovered something of interest while preparing for today's episode. Down here, toy collector. There's an achievement here. How did I trigger that? Oh! Wait, really? There's an achievement for knocking the toys under the couch? Swipe 10 cat toys under the couch. Wow, I would not have actually thought to do that on purpose. Well, good thing I discovered that by accident. Alright, let's find all the cat toys and swipe them under the couch. That's 2 of them. There's one up here. That's 3. Easy peasy. Is it any toy? Like, can I swipe the mice under there? Well, first off, am I even able to swipe the mice? Yes, I can. Hold on a sec, before we swipe the mice under there. This is actually kind of fun. You know, it's the simple things in life. Alright, so does this count? That is indeed one of them. I feel kind of bad doing this, though. They're going to be kind of tricky to get out from under there. Taffy's owners are going to have to come along with a stick. Okay, there's a mouse over here. Wait, I don't even need to grab this one. I can just swipe it from here. By the way, it occurs to me, this is the front porch. You can see there's supposed to be a door over here. I guess it's behind the curtain. Here's a floor mat coming in, so yeah, this is where the door normally goes. Interesting that they have a curtain even covering the door. It occurs to me that as I'm swiping these under the sofa, they are relocating themselves to a specific point. Kind of think of it, there's actually a lot more stuff under the sofa besides what I've been putting under there. So, toys being lost under there is not a new thing. Also, I can knock this over. I don't think the camera is turned on, though. Okay, there's a toy up here. Any toys sitting on top of this obstacle course here? Nope. Doesn't seem to be, so I'll just go ahead and do my thing. I know there's a mouse here in the bedroom. More to go. Ah, I guess the reason the toys set themselves in place under here is so that I can't knock them back out. This toy has a bell inside of it. Oh, there is actually a toy up on this climbing section. I just didn't look far enough. And that takes care of that. One achievement down, among others. How am I doing on achievement completion? 81%. Are there really that many more achievements in the Picture Perfect update? Well, anyway, with that out of the way, let's get back to the tasks at hand. We'll get to that one. Need to know, find Taffy's cute bread hat. You'll need to speak to Big Potato near Felix's building. Alright, let's head back off in that direction. Actually, first I'm going to stop off at Tanuki's place. Let her know that I met up with Taffy. Kitty! How was the portal? What was Taffy like? Does she radiate perfection and style? How does she smell? One question at a time. Answer the portal one and the smell one as a matter of priority, please. Yeah, you know, smell is kind of important. Take it from me, this snout of mine picks up a lot of scents. Actually took some getting used to. The portal worked. Yes! But it led to her fancy litter box instead of the pet door. Huh. I wonder what... Oh! I bet I forgot to account for daylight savings in the space-time equation. Whoops. How does that work? It's lucky there was an object at those coordinates for the portal to latch onto. And Taffy smells of fancy salmon and glossy fur shampoo. Although, part of that might just be because I'm wearing salmon on my head. That sounds amazing! Do I smell like that? Kind of. But replace the fancy salmon with engine oil and the fur shampoo with burnt whiskers. We're so similar! Thank you, Kitty. I mean, it's not an unpleasant smell. Oh, anything else to say? I'd forgotten how nice it is to have visitors, so stay as long as you like. I will. Alright, let's go ahead and locate Big Potato. Actually, no. Back up a bit. Something I wanted to check. What does a map look like in this location? That's the photo mode. Well, according to this, we're technically on the same map as the new street and Taffy's home. But otherwise, the map doesn't really know where I am. I should be right around here. If I could bring the camera out of this place, which I can't because it doesn't go through walls. But I kind of wonder the exact location of this. Like, what would I be able to see if I were able to look above the water? Well, this is a nice view regardless. Alright, now let's go see Big Potato. As an aside, I am feeling self-conscious about how I say Big Potato, because listening to me saying it during the last episode, it sounded like I kept saying Baked Potato over and over again. Well, conveniently enough, Big Potato is right over here. Big Potato! Little Potato! Have you seen a piece of bread around here? So much bread! Human briefcases are full of this stuff. That's not the bread we're talking about. But interesting to know that you are in the know. I meant the one you borrowed from Taffy? Oh, the one she threw at me? Oh, well then it's her fault then. Ah, that makes more sense, yes. I thought we were playing fetch, but she didn't even wait for me to bring it back. Do you know where it is now? Yep, I buried it somewhere safe. Can you be more specific? Somewhere very safe? Is there a chance you've forgotten? Yes! How did you know? Just a lucky guess. Well, I need to find it. Do you remember any landmarks nearby which might help? Let me think. Oh! There was a huge rainbow ball nearby. It looked like my favorite... Oh, I know where that is! It looked like my favorite tennis balls, but way bigger. Huge rainbow ball. Got it. And there were bushes all around. I got covered in leaves. Near a huge rainbow ball surrounded by bushes. Anything else? Only that it was behind a yellow house. That's so helpful. Thank you, Big Potato. Good luck, Little Potato. You enjoy that bone, Big Potato. By the way, I really love how the DLC's missions are interconnected like this. Like, it all began with going to Tanuki's lab, where she asked us to see Felix. Felix had us hunt down some birds, which Tanuki recently mentioned having made, and Felix also had us... Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah. We were also trying to get the photo upgrade to create a portal, which led us to Taffy, which has led us back to Big Potato here in the new street. Now, don't misunderstand. I also really enjoy how the main campaign was kind of open, but it's also neat that at the same time the DLC is interconnected. Now then, we actually have a reason to go in here. We just need to figure out how to get in here, now that we've been told that we can. Out of curiosity, can I bring my camera in here? Well, I can't bring it through the... Oh! We were literally being plot blocked. Well, that simplifies things. Out of curiosity, is this the last hole to dig? Bread hat! The perfect headwear for loafing around. Well, I didn't get an achievement for doing that, so maybe not. Surely I can interact with the ball, right? Yep. I have my doubts, but I'm gonna see if anything happens if I try bringing this to Big Potato. Well, getting it out of here itself would be a bit of a trick. There we go. Now getting it the rest of the way should be a simple task. I love how floaty this thing is, by the way. Well, I tell you this, the humans don't interact with it. And naturally, Big Potato doesn't seem to notice it either. I didn't expect him to. So, probably wasn't actually expected to be bouncing the ball out here. Just a fun little interactive is all. Alright, let me put on the new hat. Which will be here. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like we already had a bread hat. Or something like it. I guess not. Big Potato! Never mind. I can see you're busy. Alright, that's that mission down. Let's return to Taffy. Sniff, sniff. Ew! Kitty, why do you smell like dog drool and potted plants? I cannot answer the potted plants one. I do? Trust me. I think the smell might be the bread hat. You got the bread hat back? No? What a relief for me. I mean, for popular internet cats everywhere. Where do you want me to put it? Put it? Oh no, you are not to leave that monstrosity in the apartment. There isn't enough... Oh gosh, how do I... Griff's Day Chat Perfume by Taffy to cover that up. Do I even want to know what cat perfume smells like? Well, probably like salmon and that other thing. So I can keep it? Absolutely. In fact, I insist. Thanks! Alright, that's one of our missions down. I think I have time to do another of our missions, which I already learned about while recording the last episode, so, here's that recording. Golf? Do you even know what golf is, Kitty? Golf is a human sport where they swipe at a little ball until it falls into a hole in the ground. Why would hitting a little ball into a hole be fun for a cat to watch? Replace little ball with cat toy and into a hole with under the furniture. I'm starting to see your point. Humans insist on using sticks instead of paws for the swiping, but I'm glad they see the appeal of batting objects about. Where do I come into this? Beetle didn't tell me the password to the golf channel. I don't have a password either. Ah, but you do have paws, and I have a putting green. You want to watch me play? You do realize that would mean getting off of your bed, right? Are you willing to do that? Please! Please, 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 please! Okay. Excellent! There's a putting green on my balcony. All you have to do is get the ball in the hole. I'll keep an eye out for you. I'll get started now. Okay, and try not to abandon me forever, too, kitty. To be fair, Beetle did, quote-unquote, abandon her while we were at that golf thing. Okay, so this actually gives us an excuse to use her pet door. Alright, let's play some golf. Where's the run button? There it is. Oh, there's those purple headphones out here too. Mine are not wireless. Alright, Taffy, I hope you're watching. I already did this once before. Nothing happened. This time something will. Accelerate through the swipe. Okay, she's watching. Ah, almost had it. Come on. Just a little further. Oop. Watch my back paws. Kitty! You did it! I'm a golfer. Congratulations on entertaining me during my miserable golf video drought. What do I win? Win? You mentioned hats. Oh, furballs. Let me, Ah! You win this cool golf hat, which definitely wasn't on my donate to needy cats pile. Thanks! Golfing hat. For... Do golfers actually say that? I never see them say that on TV. Outside of cartoons. Yay! That's a fun one. What happens if I try knocking the ball out of bounds? Oh, I can't interact with the ball. Well, I'm sure the ball will be reset and playable at some point. Oh, you can even see there's a curtain behind the wall. So, that just leaves one more quest to be doing with Taffy. Potentially the final quest of the playthrough? Assuming that there isn't another update that comes along the way. Though, I am still only at 83% of the achievements. Potentially one of those achievements is the reset cap one. But there's still a question mark down here. Oh wait, no. We did a question mark. Alright, so the question mark was possibly the one where we put the stuff under the sofa. Well, I'm probably going to have to look up what the extra achievements are. And tomorrow will, in all likelihood, be the finale of Little Kitty Big City Season 2. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oink!